Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Digital to the channel. My name is Martin Dogger, and today we'll be taking a look at a brand new Tier 8 premium vehicle that has just entered the World of Tanks Blitz store. Meet the Progetto 46. As said, it's a premium tank with an auto-reloading mechanism, and for those of you who are not up to speed with that, once you fire your gun, the gun automatically starts reloading the shell that you've just fired, which means that you do not have to fully empty your magazine to get a reload and 3 shots back in the chamber. No, you don't. You can just fire 1 shot and then wait, as you can see, 5 seconds for that first shell to reload. And the more shells you shoot, the longer your reload per shell will be. I'll give you full details on that one after this game on Normandy. A little bit of footage as well to show you how to make the most of the autoload, and we're gonna end on, on a very special match. It's a good one. The Progetto is not the first auto-reloading premium vehicle in the game that only goes to the M4 FL10, but it's a premium quote-unquote version of the Panthera. There are some key differences with the two tanks, but it's a pretty freaking good one. If you're looking at the Progetto in terms of statistics, you're getting an AP shell with a penetration of 180 and 240 damage, which sets it in the top half of the pack in terms of Tier 8 mediums. Your APCR shell is wicked. 259 penetration for 190 damage, which is a bit on the low side, but then again you've got those 3 shots in your magazine, giving you a burst capability of 720 with AP and 570 with APCR. In the Tier 9 battle, that is not that brilliant. You have the lowest, not the lowest of them all, but pretty much the lowest of them all if you are facing Tier 9 tanks. So you have to be very, let's say, careful with your hit points. You have to be very map aware. If you are driving this tank and you do not have the trigger discipline, which I'm not really showing here, but I just wanted to get as much damage out as possible because I realized our flank was being pushed. If you do not have the trigger discipline, if you do not know how to read the maps, then this tank is not a really good one to buy. Why is that? You do have the burst capability of 720. Now 1 shot into the Panthera, gonna bounce on the turret, we're gonna shoot the Panthera again, there we go, and then another one into the Panthera. That was a good magazine, but you can see that we also got hit. This tank does not have a lot of armor. It has some functional armor on the gun mantlet and some, well, angling back and forth, and you've got good gun depression, 9 degrees, which allows you to do stuff like this, and then the boss he fires, but he gets behind the rock just as I wanted to shoot him, but oh well. We're just going to reload here, and you can see, if you take a look at the reload timer, every time I have 1 shell in the chamber, my reload for the next one becomes a little bit less. It gets smaller every time. If I fire this first shot, I will have a 5-second reload. So we're going to shoot the Tankenstein. There we go, 5-second reload. It takes a little time for the gunner and the loader to make up their minds. So what's he going to do? Is he going to shoot again? No, so the first shot has a 5-second reload. But it takes some time before you start reloading. And if you can time your shots, if you can isolate targets in coordination with your team, and if you are, as said, a bit patient, if you have trigger discipline, then you can do wonders. Then you can shoot a Tankenstein once and twice and not get the kill because the Chieftain takes that one. And here I am sitting behind a rock because I'm caught between a rock and an AMX AC-48. I'm just going to wait a little bit for the T-71 to push in and then get some more little bits of damage in. Is this then a tank worth buying? Well, I'm not sure. Why is that? I'm not aware of what the price of the bundles or crates will be. I'm dreading it's a crate tank. It will probably be really expensive if it is a non-crate tank as a first time in the game. So yeah, let's give you my final verdict at the end of the video. But as said, it's an auto-reloading tank. You can do really cool stuff with that. I've got 5 seconds reload on the first shot. I know this T-43 is rushing in. I have some friends with me. I'm going to take my first shot on the T-43. There we go. Once, yes, then back up. Let my 3rd shell in the magazine reload. Get a full magazine. There's some teammates pushing in. Once, there we go. And twice, there we go. And hold on another 3 times. And my friendly T-43 finishes off. But as said, this is not a very well armored tank. You see you have some angling on the sides of the turret and on the cheeks of the hull. You do have side skirts, which act as spaced armor, and that's going to help. But looking at the perspective on this tank from a Centurion Mark 1, with the big gun, the 20-pounder, basically everything is going to go through. Just look at that. Left, right, front, back, no problem whatsoever. Get a bit more of gun oppression, does that help? Nah, not much. Only a little bit. You still have a cupola sticking out. Anything will penetrate up there. And even that front plate angled backwards will not give you autobound shots. But having the side skirt there does help a bit in terms of side scraping. But you are a support type of tank. So that means even as a top tier tank, you're best off trying to preserve your hit points while we bounce this T26 E4 and then just lock him in place. You can see what I'm able to do here. I'm just able to lock him in place, keep him tracked, and then shoot him over and over again while he's trying to shoot our teammates. I was thinking about pushing in and I figured out, well, I might be able to penetrate him one more time. But you can also see that I was not trigger disciplined here. I fired too quickly. This is a good shot on the Scorpion, and then another one in. The crew is going to decide whether to reload or not. And you can see I had one shell left in the magazine. And if you're going to take a look next at the reload timer, you can also see that if you have that one shell left or two shells left, the reload is a bit less. If you have a full reload to go, there we go, gonna kill the Scorpion, you've got 6.2 seconds of reload with this tank. And I was driving it with a fully kitted out tank, mind you. It was all there, all the consumables. I was using the big fuel, using the, what's it called, the protective kit and the cheese head. And in terms of equipment, I had my calibrated shells, I had improved modules and improved optics, running a gun laying drive, vertical stabilizer, improved assembly because the armor is shit. Anyway, I was using my improved controls for added traverse speed, and then a toolbox and the consumable delivery system. Right, this was a very bit of boring gameplay as we were capping base B. And I was thinking, right, my team is pushing into C. I can see that the Reds were capturing C. They're not on the cap anymore. And I decided to go on a flank. And I was actually trying to go in and spot A cap. Then I saw that lone T20 and I spotted Pantera as well. Gonna back up, do not want to get shot by him, because I do not know where one of the last remaining tank destroyers is. You're right, he's over there in the middle. We've got most of the tanks accounted for, maybe all of them. Let's go unleash Hell Maximus on this T20. Because he is, well, he's been aggressive as a bottom tier tank. That type of tank, the T20, is pretty much a support tank as well. And apparently he did not quite figure out that I have a fast firing gun. And here I'm going to be disciplined in terms of shooting tanks. Wait a bit, second shell. 2 seconds to go, 1.5, I'm reloaded, shoot this Pantera once, there we go, I'm in front of you buddy, I'm gonna shoot you again. Please stay here, all lovely stuff, track him in place, and my teammates are not able to take care of him. That's unfortunate. Let's do what it sells then. Bye bye. Right, we've cleared this flank and now we have to run. I've got some support of that SU-152 and the Stubben Emil, the Stora Emil. But my team is losing the city. It's 4 versus 2 over there. They will not be able to hold out much longer, especially this T-54 lightweight, who was probably better off in the middle, in the open, not in a dogfight, in a frantic dogfight in the city. We're going to shoot this Lurver here, and this is a good magazine again. A bit unlucky to not get the shot on the T25/2 as the Emil blows him up. And remember what I said about armor not being there on the tank? Well, if you wiggle around, then you might be able to catch shots with your gun method, but that's just about it. And this is stupid. I fired too quickly there. I fired my shots too quickly, and as I want to shoot the Lurver, I bounce on the lower plate. Unfortunate. Been unfortunate. Right then. In terms of verdict, is this a tank that you should get? Well, the market for Tier 8 premium vehicles is pretty congested. We have a lot of premium vehicles in Tier 8 currently in the game. Well, there's actually more premium vehicles in Tier 8 in the game than regular vehicles. 76 in total, of which 43 are premium and 33 are a researchable tech tree vehicle, while we managed to shoot this WZ-111, but apparently RNG said, screw you, I'm going to make you bounce on that, on the beak, on the front plate, and I should have been, maybe should have been using AP, so that doesn't work. Back up again. Back it up and do it again. Right, we're gonna go back to AP, because that lower will probably not try to push on us. I'm not sure where the T-34 is, but my spider senses went tingling. I wanted to go in and try to find him, but I am unspotted now. And the WZ-111 shoots the IC-152, which means that I've got the time now to move in, shoot him in the track, on the side, there we go, turn around, shoot him again, and yes, we get the kill. And we're gonna get shot by the Lurver. I was hoping we'll be able to get behind that rock just in time, but he managed to shoot me anyway. Right, take this tank out then. I've been looking at the hit points, and he should be a, well, high rollish one clip for me. But with the help of the stubborn Emil, we managed to clear this T-34. There we go, and we get the last shot. No, we don't. We don't. But we're going to win this game, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, tankers on Blitz. It's going to be an ace game. We are not going to get the kill on the Lurver. It's going to be a very, very measly 71 in terms of spotting damage. Wow, but the Emil he played, he was an instrumental in the victory. I gave him a thumbs up, a effective player. And thank you, mate, in the Emil Grio 02 from the Bankland. Couldn't have done it without you. Progetto 46, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz universe. A vehicle that is fun to play, that offers something different in a sea of premium vehicles in Tier 8. But it's dependent on price if I say it's recommended. I would say above 10k of gold. I'd wait a bit. It will probably be back in the store later on. Cheers for now. Happy tanking. I'll catch you all on the next video. Bye bye.